Good afternoon. Well, it's camping weekend. Not been out for a couple of weeks, so I'm looking forward to this. You probably know what weekend it is, but I don't need to say, do I? That says it all. I deliberately dug out my old smock here for this camp. It seemed quite appropriate. It's 94, so it's getting on now, but it's still lovely and comfy and so useful with all the pockets. Right, let's crack on, get to camp. Right, that's me set up for the night. I've gone completely DD today. So with DD 3x3 in multicam tarp, DD multicam under blanket, Frontline XL in multicam, and the DD Dura 2 sleeping bag. It's actually not a bad combination. It all looks good. I quite like it. The only thing that I would say, the Dura 2 is not warm enough. It's a nice sleeping bag. I like its features, I like its size, comfort, everything else. I just wish it was a little warmer. At the moment, it's no problem. Autumn time and having the under blanket, it's fine. But I won't be using it in the winter. And for lighting, I've got the Sunblesser bivy lamp under there today, which is going to be very bright under a small enclosure like that. But later on it's also going to double up as my filming light. It works quite well for filming at night on the white setting. The other thing from Sunblesser that I've got today is their new head torch. It's not due out for a month or so. I've been sent a test sample because it's going through the final phases of testing for being released. So I'll be trying that out for the first time tonight as well, which you will see later when it gets dark. Remembrance Day yesterday, the big event as it were. Remembrance Day tomorrow, Remembrance Sunday. So here's to all those that didn't make it home and those that did and were never quite the same. Here's to you guys. Thank you. We were just sitting having a chat and heard a tree come down here somewhere. As you can see, there's so many down, and there's not a breath of wind. It's dead still, but it's a combination of, we've got the ash dieback disease in this woodland, so a lot of the ashes are going, and also we've had so much rain. The ground is really soft, and if they're already leaning at a bit of an angle, there's just not the strength in the soil to hold them. Yeah, I can't make out which one it was. I heard the crash and I saw the leaves moving in the distance, but it's one of these multiple ones. Still, it's all firewood because it's not far from the camp. I don't know if you can hear Mark splitting wood. I'll turn you that way, through there. I can't sort of clearly make out, but there's my tarp there. Mark's just behind. Campsite's just there, opposite side of the stream. But yes, as long as they fall down here, not on my hammock, I don't mind. Goes. Nice. Oh, I think it's just so wet. Damp. It's rained nearly non-stop, isn't it, for the last week or so. It's bloody horrible. Ridiculous.
nearest sticks I could find. Go.
Right, it's getting dark already, so I've had to fish out the filming light and the headlamp, and it's only 4:30 and it's already getting the lights out time. That's my new light for testing from Sunblesser, the new model. Looks very much like my old one, although they've upgraded the rubber over the charging port and so on. And with a little bit of testing that I've done at home, I think the main white light is a higher output now on full power. And they've added green light to it.
I've got the old model and they look exactly the same, don't they?
Yeah, yeah. Apart from you've got, you know, the green switch, and this is black at the moment. I don't know whether that's going to be black. This is just prototype. It's probably what they're going to run with, but they might make last minute changes. But yeah, apart from slightly higher output on the white, and the fact that we've now got green light as well as red light on the secondary job, more or less the same. But yeah, we'll see how powerful it is later. Right, I'm hiding in the dark. Let's have a quick look here. This is that Sunblesser head torch. Different power levels on the white light there. Low, medium, high. If we swap over to the other button, green, red, and a low green as well. I'm not sure if it's brighter than the old one or not on the white light. I'll have to have a look at the spec sheet, to be honest, but I mean the output is good. Certainly, yeah, more than enough for camping type duties, let's put it that way. I obviously will do a proper review type video in the near future. Let me just swing the camera around. But that's the white light. It's yeah, more than enough. Right, we're keeping things simple. Pot pasta, bolognese. Not a lot, but it's enough to fill me up, keep me warm. To be perfectly honest, lunchtime I was in the pub, and yeah, I had lunch at the pub, so I'm not particularly hungry. This will be enough just to do for the evening. Right, well, it's turned into a nice clear evening. It's actually going to be colder than I anticipated. The canopy above, looking up through it, you can see the stars. It's really clear. Should have brought the Dura 2 sleeping bag. Yeah, I think I'll be fine. But definitely it's going to be chillier than we expected.
Alan, I'm scared too. I'm in the Dura 2.
You're not in my Dura 2 though. It's hot chocolate time. Kindly made by Mark, but supplied by the steak detective. Cheers, Steve. Oh yeah, that's bloody good. Right, time for bed. It's not late, but we're both tired, so that's the trouble with winter camping. Long evenings in the dark. I think it's only like just gone 9, something like that at the moment. But, you know, it is what it is. If you're tired, go to sleep. Does the time really matter? No. So, I'm tucked up. Should be warm. See you in the morning. Morning. Yes, I just slept 11 hours again. That's a good night. Well, Mark's got the twig stove on, heating up some water. Most important job of the morning, coffee.
I can't function without my anti-murdery juicy juice.
Well, we've got coffee on, and you know what? I think I could have probably slept for another hour. I'm still tired now. I'm not properly awake. But good night all the same. Slept really well. I was toasty and warm. Cool. Alright, I picked up another path. This will take me roughly where I need to go. This should intersect with the main track that I normally walk in on. It's still going downhill, so I know I'm going the right way. I've taken a different route home today. On the way in, on my normal track, there's a big fallen tree that's covered the path completely, and I had to battle my way through the undergrowth. So I'm cutting cross country instead. I haven't been down through here for God knows how long, but it ends up in the right location. It's although this is a very large woodland, it's not too bad finding your way in here. It's all on a slight slope, and where I need to be is the bottom corner, lowest point. So no matter where I wander off track, as long as I keep going roughly downhill, I'm going to end up in the right place. Right, back on my normal route. Only a couple of minutes from the car now. I can hear the traffic as normal. Never mind. We're just about out. Here's Big Red, my little trail marker for the way out, and guardian of the forest, because he is the biggest thing in here. Right, if you've watched this far, well done. I'll catch you all soon.